Hello viewers and welcome to a brand new episode of Trashtalk on Heavy Gear 4th edition, a series where I talk about the various gears and vehicles you can pilot and drive around in the Heavy Gear universe. In this episode, I will be talking about the Black Talon gears and striders, Part 1. Black Talon is probably the poster child of Heavy Gear universe to a lot of people, because they are literally on the poster when Heavy Gear 2 came out. It all started when Peace River got a major sunburn. Every single major players on Terra Nova is basically ultra furious at this, like a bunch of siblings that hate each other suddenly wanting to murder someone for beating up one of them. Then, according to the timeline, Black Talon was established. A bunch of special force got trained with ultra high-tech stealth gears that were developed in just a couple months, presumably made in a cave with a box of scraps, sent to Caprice in a suicide mission, which is just Cyberpunk, the planet that's currently occupied by CEF, went back to space with intel, blew up the CEF asteroid gun, then go home. That's basically the entire plot of Heavy Gear 2. Being an entire faction of special force infiltrators, Black Talon then went on to be so good at infiltrating that they are literally everywhere. Any planet humanity has moved onto, there's probably Black Talon there making connections to fight off CEF with anyone, and I do mean anyone. In Heavy Gear Blitz, you can play as Caprice, Utopia, and Eden, all occupied vassals for the CEF, with Black Talon units on field as allies. The Black Talon has infiltrated so far into each planet that auxiliary invasion force on Terra Nova can be found fighting against the CEF. That's how far they have infiltrated. The ending of CEF invasion on Terra Nova is not the question of if, but when. But also, if you think that Black Talon is a 100% good guy faction, you would be wrong, because the word privately funded special force with no tie to any nations should start giving you the hibijabis. They also have unisex battle leotards as their uniform for some reasons. Anyway, enough talk about background, let's talk about the Black Talon gears, but first, let's take a look at what bonus you get when they decides to sponsor you. Obviously, you get access to Black Talon vehicles, and also access to the Black Wind from Peace River, an advanced stealth helicopter, which makes sense as Paxton Arms is elbow deep in Black Talon. Okay, that sounds a bit raw. Your character might also just start out with any other gears or striders depending on your national origin. Seeing as Black Talon is an international force, this will then get upgraded into a dark version of the vehicle, adding in stealth kit and airborne deployment rig, turning anything into special force material, and yes, this includes anything, even if it might stretches the limit a little bit, like a dark mammoth, dark chasseur, or worse, dark asp. Anyway, let's go down the priority list, starting with the Dark Warrior. Like the 4 previous factions I have discussed before, all factions starting gears basically tell you everything you need to know about them for the most part. The Dark Warrior is an affordable mass-produced stealth gear for garrison duty. This should say everything you need to know about how fucking stupidly powerful Black Talon is. On its stat alone, the Dark Warrior isn't all that much different compared to the normal warrior, but it's the addition of stealth kit that makes it well protected against both enemy e-warfare and fire support, significantly improving its survivability on field, and with its ECM suite integrated right in, you no longer need to make the choice of whether to put it in or not, so might as well use it sometimes. It can also be deployed from air, and also has life support system to be able to fight in space-boarding action. Every single unit in Black Talon arsenal has both stealth and airborne deployment rig, every single one. It's incredibly dumb and powerful. This is balanced by the fact that you can't deploy as many of them in Heavy Gear Blitz, and in the RPG, you probably gonna be outnumbered most of the time. Also, fun fact, the Dark Warrior is actually older than the entire Black Talon organization itself, as it's actually a secret project by Paxton Arms to make the next generation warrior gear against the polar forces, and then you know what happened. 3 prototypes survived the bombing due to being out on the patrol, the very first of which was piloted by one Lieutenant KG Karge, and you will know his name because he will constantly tell it to you.
Lieutenant KG Karge.
Yes, we know. Both his wife and child got vaporized in the bombing too, so it is very fitting to KG to participate in the mission to Caprice to give the CEF a black eye. However, it's also incredibly easy for him to die in Heavy Gear 2 due to how fragile the warrior is. Actually, everything in the game is fragile, even the heaviest gears can die very quickly, which is why you want to carry a fuck ton of guns and blast the hell out of everything. Armor helps by giving you precious seconds, but dead people can't shoot you. Anyway, aside from the stealth kit, the Dark Warrior also has different armament compared to the standard warrior. The basic Dark Warrior has a light autocannon light frag cannon combo, which can be upgraded to a medium size with grenade launcher, or just grab a snub cannon, or just wield a light rapid bazooka and light grenade launcher on 2 hands, a bunch of good and affordable options for new recruit in the Black Talon. And like the standard warrior, Dark Warrior can be upgraded for commander with a basic comm suite. Also hilariously, every single Black Talon unit has the high-tech traits which make repairing and maintaining them harder, but the Dark Warrior is also the only Black Talon gear with low maintenance rate, so it can last on field for quite a while, exactly what it is made for. Skipping straight to priority level 4, you get Dark Jaguar. This thing is a significant upgrade over the Dark Warrior. Early warning with +1 in piloting and 7 armor makes it a lot more survivable. A +1 in gunnery won't hurt either. Like the Jaguar, the Dark Jaguar has medium class weaponry, but it switches out the Vibroblade for a chain blade for better melee accuracy and defense. Also has a variant with medium laser cannon for a lethal punch. It can also be upgraded with satellite uplink for commander, as well as ECCM suite. At priority level 5, you get Dark Cheetah, Dark Mamba, Dark Skirmisher, Eagle, and Owl. Dark Cheetah is dark variant of the Cheetah, an e-warfare gear made even more advanced. Equipped with elite sensor, the Dark Cheetah can wreak havocs with enemies' system with ease at a distance while they can't do anything to it, besides trying to snipe its face off. Its weapons have been changed more significantly. In every variant, the Vibroblade has been switched out for a chain blade, and also has light Panzerfaust for a big close range punch. It prefers staying at long range with a silenced rifle, but can work just fine with a medium autocannon with underslung cannon or a rapid bazooka. For the most part though, you want to use those e-warfare system it has to support your allies. The Dark Mamba, in terms of stat, is better than the Dark Jaguar. Don't let any northerner hear that. It's slightly tougher, and has a bigger rocket pack, but it doesn't have ECCM upgrade to counter e-warfare better, so beware of hacker when they can get in. The Dark Skirmisher is also another e-warfare gear. Its few difference with Dark Cheetah is that it has advanced ECM for better protection, and has extended fuel tank for longer patrol, but is also 1 point slower, and that might just makes all the difference in battle, so make up your mind on that. Next is the Eagle. So, the Dark series, aside from the Dark Warrior, kinda started because of the original members of Black Talon bringing in their personal ride to be refitted. The Claw series, of which Eagle is one, are a series of gears specifically made for the Black Talon. Though they were still modification of existing gears, the Eagle was actually the Warrior Elite, now with an even more ridiculous performance of having +1 in everything. Its firepower has also been upgraded. Heavy autocannon with underslung grenade launcher is one hell of a gun, and it can also grab medium rotary laser cannon, or a light particle accelerator. The medium rocket pack can also be exchanged for light anti-personnel rocket pack for some reasons, but then again, since Black Talon is fighting the CEF most of the time, Grille infantry does need an extra persuasion to get down permanently. Oh right, and like its namesake, the Eagle has jetpack too, so ground obstacle won't be a problem. The Owl is another Claw series gear, originally the Stalker. It's yet another e-warfare gear, but this time it also has jetpack to jump over obstacle. It's also tougher than either Dark Cheetah or Skirmisher and has a heavier rocket pack, but lacking early warning system and is also way slower in terms of raw speed. It does have a medium rotary laser variant though. Again, pick what you like. That said, I would like to remind you that every single gear in the Claw series has the rare trait. The high-tech part is already redundant, but it does mean that these machines need maintenance frequently, which can be a problem when going on an extended mission. Onward to priority level 6, you get Dark Cobra, Dark Naga, and That's So Raven. Sorry, I want to sneak this joke in since I started this channel and it's just right there. Dark Cobra is of course, dark version of the Cobra. Having something this heavy being stealthy is honestly terrifying, especially one that can rain ordnance on you with impunity. It's not just being made stealthy either. The Dark Cobra has +1 in gunnery unlike the original, meaning it can shoot even better, and has some pretty good big guns, like a precise heavy rotary cannon that can shoot down aircraft, heavy particle accelerator with scope to snipe, and even a precise heavy bazooka to take down hover tank better. The Delta variant even has light field gun alongside the super heavy rotary. It's a Cobra Bushmaster on steroid. All variants also has a medium vibroblade stick with long reach for close quarter defense, and can be upgraded with an addition of medium guided mortar just for more firepower, which is very funny because guided mortar is overpowered as hell in heavy gear too, and using heavy class gear that can store twice the ammo like the Cobra is going to make things incredibly easy, which was what I did. If you want to have fun with the game, don't use it unless you get to some really stupid levels. You will know what I'm talking about once you get there. Also, instead of quick response system, this thing has advanced control system. It is positively ridiculous. Dark Naga is just the Naga, but now it's stealth, can be dropped from aircraft, and can operate in space. It's absolutely insane. Worst of all is that it has +1 in gunnery, so those anti-tank missile is going to do work, but it does have worse E-warfare in exchange for that, so maybe it's not all good. It's also because of the poor E-warfare stat that the Dark Naga will find less use with its amazing sensor boom, not much use performing E-warfare action safely if you can't even pass the check most of the time. Other than that, there's not much difference, besides more editing error, and also switching nose gun to flamer won't give you fireproofing anymore, so fire will be a real danger to you no matter what. The Raven, another Claw series gear, is originally the Perseus, a gear that isn't stated in the Heavy Gear 4E core book, but you can find it in the extended content doc, a strange hover-based Peace River E-warfare gear with high speed and extremely high performance. Like the Perseus, the Raven is another supreme E-warfare gear, one that just combines the best part of all three previous Black Talon E-warfare gear, so this thing is positively ridiculous. It's fast, it has jetpack, it has advanced ECM, it even has +2 in E-warfare, so firewall might as well be non-existent to it. It's insane. And that's about it for this episode. I will be leaving the rest of the Black Talon arsenal for the next one. Anyway, that's all for now, and I will see you all next time. Hello there, if you like this video, please subscribe and click that notification bell button. If you want to see the videos early as well as further support my channel, you can join in my Patreon page, or buy me some coffee, links in the description. Anyway, have a nice day.